On the second day of the journey, Diego del Toro had made such good progress that the red sails of his ships had already disappeared below the horizon. While the survivors of the terrible fire were crammed together on the deck and contemplating an uncertain future, I held my course for Finn Hallquist's territory. We had left everything that was not essential back in my own city to make room for the people. My feeling of invulnerability finally left me, and I started to mull over the events. How far would Diego del Toro go to possess the Eye of the Dragon? Meanwhile, the survivors had elected the firefighter as their spokesperson, and on the morning of the third day he dragged me out of the depths of my darkest thoughts.
Land in sight! Finn Hallquist's island is not far. I will stay with these others on this small island. We will camp here until we can return to our own home.
Good people, come and marvel at what I have for you.
Are you looking for Master Hallquist? No, he isn't here. He came back from an expedition only a few days ago and set off immediately and in great haste to see Hannah Morel. Then this black fleet appeared shortly afterwards. Diego del Toro's ships are blockading all the routes to Mrs. Morel's islands. Although our war fleet can provide some protection, this threat is very worrying. And now you have arrived with these few survivors. You want our fleet to break through the blockade, do you? Build a senate, and then the people of Hallsund will decide whether to grant your request. Unfortunately, I'm not authorized to give it to you just like that.
You have been entrusted with a new mission.
Ready for action!
The numerous watchtowers that Master Hallquist built for our protection are emptying the city coffers.
This coward Hallquist has fled and taken the Eye of the Dragon with him. So my spies will just have to scour the city for clues to his whereabouts.
Diego del Toro obviously has no scruples whatsoever. We need a lodge to defend ourselves against his insidious attacks.
You have been entrusted with a new mission. Over 1,000 people now live in your settlement.
Diego's men are stirring up trouble among the people.
What's going on here?
Thank you. Now we will pay him back, tit for tat, and we'll send our own spies against Del Toro.
What's going on here? Are these black ships blocking the sea route to Hannah Morel? How am I going to deliver the goods to her now?
Ah, I see. You want to fight fire with fire. You have gained yourself a little time, but the price you will have to pay is far too high, I promise. Ah, I see. You want to fight fire with fire. You have gained yourself a little time, but the price you will have to pay is far too high, I promise you that.
You have been entrusted with a new mission. A production facility has come to a standstill.
There is nothing wrong with training troops, but Master Hallquist has gone right over the top with so many watch
I'd like to help you out with goods. It was really fun.
We have a brewery, but it is located in the middle of the city and has no hop fields.
God is showing us no mercy. Now the plague has broken out on our island. We shall all die without a remedy. I beseech you, help us.
You have been entrusted with a new mission. One of your workshops is no longer...
Dr. Blakemore, Her Majesty's personal physician, would certainly help you. I will go and seek him out, but a little gesture of thanks for his trouble will be required. I heard that Blakemore often uses hops to ease the Queen's stomach pains.
The butcher has complained that his plant is so far from the cattle farms.
The loom is having difficulties with the wool supply.
Dr. Blakemore actually had a tonic to cure the plague, and as I thought, he was overjoyed at the prospect of a delivery of hops. Could you make a few sacks available in your warehouse? Here is Blakemore's plague cure. Are the hops in your warehouse destined for the doctor? Take the plague cure to the survivors as quickly as possible. I will make sure that Blakemore receives his hops.
Captain on the bridge?
It's no wonder that the people are discontented if they have to live right next to the ore smelter.
Are you really bringing us medicine to cure the plague? What a relief! The tonic is already taking effect. Take these valuable items as thanks. Sadly, that is all we could salvage from our homes.
Hoist the sails!
The butcher has complained that his plant is so far from the cattle farms.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Set course! As you command. Make way!
A production facility has come to a standstill.
I would be prepared to exchange the survivors' jewellery for more useful goods. It would be more helpful to you in your mission.
Ahoy!
You may need other things more urgently at present than sparkling jewellery.